Hi guys, this is Sidney. So in this video today, I would like to share with you the messages in regards to Divine Feminine healing right now, that we are being supported a lot at this time in February, and that we need to continuously use and embody this energy of soft divine feminine energy to move through and to heal the wounded divine masculine, and also the balance, the divine masculine and the divine feminine within our energy field. And the reason being that is because we are getting out of the age of darkness. So as we move into the age of light, we need to also heal the collective trauma by us aligning our energies within. So we may think and believe that what I'm healing and it's just for me, for my soul growth and evolution, and my mission is to help clear the bloodline, however resonates for you, right? But whenever we do that, I was guided to share that you are also healing the world. And with that, the song from Michael Jackson has been coming through, Heal the World. So we are not just healing myself, but as we heal, we are healing for the children as well, meaning the next generation and the next generations to come, so that they could build the new earth. Okay, so we are setting the foundation right now. So in that sense, if you're here on earth right now, going through this transition after transition, and the energy is like back and forth, is because you may feel one day completely feel healed and a lot better, like you recognize something, you're freed from something, and then the next day you are dealing with certain emotions that is related to certain attachments or fear or doubts or insecurities. It's because it's like how I'm being shown is like a colon. So when we consume something, the colon is, it's like the final stage where we are getting out of all the things that no longer serves us. So we have to poop, right? And basically, if we don't poop, we die. That's how important the function of the colon is, right? So it's like you squeeze, you move this contraction and then release, contraction and release. So we are constantly doing this work right now. That came as an analogy. So we can't just release everything altogether. We have to do it like little by little, in digestible amounts, in divine timing, in the amount that we can digest, right? And then release. So that's why we are experiencing all these ups and downs, the roller coaster emotions, and feeling like it's never ending. But actually, as we do so, we're moving higher and higher and higher. You see? The curve is moving upward, or the graph is moving upward. So if you're experiencing any of the down moments, or you're about to lose faith, right? I'm just here to remind you to have the faith and see where you're heading. And when you need to rest and allow yourself to feel. If you're tired, acknowledge that you're tired. And simply allow yourself to recognize those emotions rather than trying to suppress it, repress it, or control it, right? Give it a rest, and then just when you do so, you're going to have the clarity, or I would say your energy will be more balanced to help you keep the faith. Okay, so that is what's taking place right now. And dragons are continuously supporting us at this time. And in my previous videos, I mentioned that they are working on the ley lines of the earth. So they're clearing old energies in Gaia at the same time. They're also helping us embody and help us activate the divine feminine energy within, this Kundalini rising. So in my previous video, I made a dancing video where you could heal your emotional energy through body movements. And I mentioned about us being in union and moving through like this. So this was a symbolism of that energy of the Kundalini rising. So that's why your spine health, once again, is very, very important. Stretch your body and stretch your limbs. And so that you could continuously heal your nervous system and release those energies. Like the colon, you know, pushing and contraction and expanding. And it's like breath. We need to continuously do this. So like the Einstein said, life is like riding a bicycle. So we need to constantly move forward, and then it's like to move forward, we need to stay in balance like this. Sometimes we need to withdraw, sometimes we need to move forward, right? It's this constant movement that is life. So it's like breathing. If we just breathe out, give, produce, we get exhausted and we end up dying. But if we just, well, let's say, breathe in, we cannot sustain life. So to sustain life, the very basic is breathing in and out, in and out. And the circulation, when it's blocked, we start to get sick, right? And we start to feel certain symptoms and side effects, and we need to pay attention so what? We could regain balance. You see? Regain balance in our system so it runs smoothly, without any blockages. So in that sense, it's all in alignment. And so when you look at it in that sense, divine feminine is the receiving, divine masculine is the providing, right? Providing and producing, right? And then divine feminine, surrendering, receiving. So we're learning to breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and breathe in. And that's why the breathing exercise is something that is always important, right? As you breathe in, as you breathe out. Just by breathing in deep, breathe out deep, you align your energy instantly. Just like that. That's the power we all hold. Okay, so when you believe that you're aligned, when you breathe in and breathe out, be conscious of your breath, that is when you start to go in, right? But right now, a lot of the systems and the society that we're living in has been built under overactive divine masculine. That has been coming from, passing down from one generation to another with the experiment of the age of darkness. But since we are moving into the age of light, we need to transform this energy, and we are at this very important pivotal point. So I was really guided to share that we need to do this so that we could operate from the heart center rather than create out of the solar plexus or the overactivation of the solar plexus. So for example, like when you look at entrepreneurship or like all this business, it used to be a lot more about like you gotta work harder and you gotta work hard, play hard, and then all this idea of if you do that, you're going to be successful, you're going to be on top, I'm going to be on top of the world, right? Rule the world, dominate, I'm going to be the winner, the best, and you got to do more, be more. All this idea is coming from the overactivation of the solar plexus. And with this energy, you could also create a lot of the material things in the physical world. But that energy also needs to be shifted from the solar plexus, where we were mainly operating on the lower chakras of the root, sacral, and the solar plexus that were not in balance. We need to bring balance from the lower and the upper, the heaven down on earth, and in balance, in union, in our heart center right now. So that's why all this feminine energy is supporting us right now, so that when we come into the union, okay, so for example, what came to me was visualization. So I was also guided to share, especially for light workers and new earth leaders out there, if you resonate as one, you will know that you are one, right? Then, or anyone who's resonating, you don't need to resonate with these terms, or you don't need to know these terms, or whoever resonates, right? You want to, one way to help the new earth or Gaia at this time is for you to visualize this beautiful new earth. And with that, what we've been doing was we were asking each other, right? How would you want the new earth to be? And what came to me was that's the old energy, or that's a question based on the old energy. So when we tie to something, when we visualize as want, a lot is tied to the ego, or what we are with certain ideas we have about what beautiful means, right? What this means. So to go beyond these limitations, we don't need to, instead of saying this is how I want it to be, which could be more about the ego energy that may be coming out if we're not balanced, okay? We need to start simply giving all our energy, drawing our energy down to here and bringing down from the top here, and then have this as the eye. So the third eye here and another eye here, and then start to connect, the visualize here. So in that sense, this idea of mind-heart coherence works. But when I was tapping into the energy and the messages, it's not like we are trying to bring this into union, but then when we embody this energy in union in the heart center, this becomes the main operator, the eye. And then, okay, let's do guided meditation all together, and then let's visualize the new earth. And then we are projecting it from this heart center, because what I was given the message was that when we come down here, because we all had a soul mission, you already have the blueprint or the gold print for the new earth. And we don't want to limit what it is with how it should be, or how I want the world to be, that is based on certain ideas that could be attached to certain images, concepts that may be coming from the ego, was the message. So we want to go beyond and expand. Okay, so the concept of wanting or wishing it to be also need to be transformed, and that concept do not need to be used in order to activate that vision anymore, was the message. If we needed that word to activate certain things, now the energies is very different. As Gaia's vibration is rising, we can simply tune into our heart center and start feeling, and then with that feeling we start to see something. That's how it's going to come. It's not like we have, okay, so in a way it's hard for me to describe right now, but that is something that came. So I'm going to meditate on it further to articulate it better for people to understand, or create some kind of guided meditation with that. I'm having that idea, but I'm just going to let my intuition guide me through this. That is how it's coming to me, best for me to explain at this time. So simply, you want to close your eyes and then open your heart energy up. And then continuously train yourself to breathe in and breathe out and bring the energy here, gather the energy here. So it's like putting the energy here right now. So I'm actually pulled towards helping you with some light code transmission to bring this energy to the heart center. Okay. Wakai kakai shakaka walalai yaka wawai yakaka wawai kiki yaka wawawa kukuku ruwai yakiki la 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 ya 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 la 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 ruwa wa 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 waralai ya la 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 wa 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 yakiki ya wa kakuku wa ka wa 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 ya ka 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 wa 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 wa. So the ninth dimensional Arcturians for physical healing in the heart center with the Avalon and the Avian came together to give you this quick transmission right now, okay? So that you could embody or start radiating or operating from the heart center right now. Okay. So we need to continuously bring this energy through rather than operating mainly from extreme divine masculine, like you want to have everything under control, right? But because the system right now, for example, that story from the Korean history where women were being suppressed and repressed and pressured to kill herself, to die after her husband. So when her husband's dead, she was considered a widow. And when you are a widow, you cannot go out of the house, you cannot eat 3 times a day, you have to moan all day long in honor of your dead husband. And that was considered an honor for the family and for the country. And sometimes they were even being pressured to kill themselves or starve themselves to death because that was what was considered reputable in society at the time. So if you had a widow died after like that, the family was given this honor from the king. And so that's why it was also being misused and manipulated as well. And this came a lot because we've been living under the age of darkness, where that Leo energy started, and then it started to go in different astrological chart, and that Leo representing the divine masculine being the dominant force, the hierarchical society right now. And even though it looks like we have a lot more freedom and in terms of a lot of different things, which is true, but when we look at the system and when we are inside the system, it is the same system: constant oppression, suppression, pressuring to act on overactive divine masculine or the solar plexus right now. That's how the structure is built. And the modern day manipulation to suppress a lot of the divine feminine energy was the female freedom movement that started, that actually was funded by all these families, such as like Rockefeller families, right? With big money behind that was hidden, was because it wasn't to free women, but that was the message that they gave out to sort of play the mind of the people, right? But in actuality, the intention behind that was to tax women, because when you look at U.S. in the 1930s, 40s, 50s, a lot of women were in the household, right? And only the men were in the workforce. And they saw that, and the half of the population is not working. That means they cannot tax women. You see what I mean? That's how the system is built. And all these wars that are going on right now, it's all tied to the idea of money right now that is in relation to power. That's how the structure is built, okay? And so with that, we believe that it was freeing women, and the women started to protest, and all these ideas that further separated this idea of female power and the male power, right? The counter discrimination, all these ideas, is because everyone is equal. And we all hold as an individual divine feminine and the divine masculine energies within. But these knowledge or this information is not being sent out, but rather we've been continuously being manipulated, right? To protest, meaning fight against each other, which is like the Mother Teresa said, she's not going to participate in protest because it's not how what love is, basically. So we were constantly being manipulated to fight like this in separation. Therefore, we need to bring that into union so that we don't operate from the overactive solar plexus, but we are activating from the heart center that is in balance. So we give and receive, just like we breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Circulation, the flow, and in alignment within, that is in present. So when we are in present, we connect our higher self to the divine. So we start to co-create with the divine, with the universe that is in alignment with our higher self, our highest timeline, highest self, everything, highest timeline for Gaia, for New Earth, everything. So that's how everything comes in together, right? So your role is very, very important at this time, okay? So with that, I'm going to pull the cards. Okay, so 2 cards already came, okay? And I'm guided to, okay, let me see. Any messages from the dragon realm that we need to know for the collective? Okay, so let's see. We have 3 cards. First one is Archangel Gabriel's dragon, brings purification. Self-discipline will speed ascension and bring joy. You can carry Archangel Gabriel's diamond. So this is very much in alignment with the energies that we are currently experiencing, especially with the Aquarius season. That is the main theme, the purification. So this is the card. First card, I'm going to show this. Okay, the second one is Deep Blue Dragon. Keeps you safe by clearing your pathway. Trust that you are protected. Walk on a path of light. Okay. This is creating the passageway for you to move through in protection, okay? And the third card is Lilac Fire Dragon. Transmutes through the power of divine love. Open up to transcendent love and enlightenment. Purity of heart brings peace, hope, and joy. Okay, so these three cards are very much in alignment with what we are experiencing, what we need support of right now, okay, at this time. So how I'm gonna work with this energy right now is for you to share some guidance on how you can bring down this energy, okay? So first is Archangel Gabriel's dragon. So this is very Archangel Gabriel's energy is pure white light, and it could purify your energy field or auric field, any lower vibrational energies instantly. And I've been working with my main archangel is Archangel Michael, but also another major one is the Archangel Gabriel that I'm constantly working with. And so this energy is super powerful. You can bring this beautiful dragon energy from Archangel Gabriel, so that what you can do is, I'm gonna show this card here so you can do screenshot, or you can tune into all these images, hold certain frequencies and activation codes, okay? And then you can close your eyes and visualize this beautiful pure white dragon coming down, okay? And then blowing out, or however it comes, brushing you off with this beautiful pure white energy that is purifying right now, okay? We can do this together quickly or briefly. You want to first align your energy, breathe in, breathe out, relax your shoulders, get in touch with your senses to bring your energy from outside to yourself, okay? And as you do so, you can visualize this beautiful, pure white dragon coming down to support you, and then brushing you with this beautiful, pure white light all around your auric field. Or you could bring the energy down through your crown chakra to wash away what is in your mental space, in your brain, your third eye, throat, your heart, your solar plexus. And as you do so, what you can do is you can visualize this energy is touching each chakra points, and you can imagine or visualize this energy wheel turning to clear that up that is in the clockwise, okay? And then it's going down, clearing, 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 and purifying, okay? And you can sit with this energy however long you wish to be, you resonate, you feel like connecting to. And then you can feel this energy up inside your body and sit with it, okay? And you can use this energy to bring purification, to support your ascension, by bringing joy, okay? And with this deep blue dragon, keeps you safe by clearing your pathway. So whenever you are trusting that you are protected by the divine, basically you are clearing your pathway. Because whenever we we lose faith and stop trusting, we start to complain, we start to doubt, right? We go into fear, and that creates blockage in our pathway. You see, when we simply be and live to be, rather than attach ourselves to constant expectations or certain results, that creates blockage. And it's like, I don't have the clarity. I don't have the clarity. I want the answer. I want my pathway. That in and of itself is creating attachment. And that attachment is building obsession, compulsion. So the energy is not within you, but outside of you, which is overactivation of the solar plexus. We are healing right now this pattern, constantly having our focus outside of us, constantly having to compare, pressuring our own self to produce, right? So we are constantly living in chasing and fear of missing out, in comparison. That is all the lack mentality, right? We need to bring in the being in the here and now and experiencing. Like the Buddha said, if you live in the past, you live in sadness and grief. If you live in the future, you constantly live in anxiety and worries. So we need to simply experience being in the here and now and live your life. And that's how we start creating, right? By not chasing, by not fearing. So we are not creating out of fear, but we are creating out of love, joy, and abundance is where we are moving towards. Okay, so I'm going to share this card. So you can screenshot this, or okay, you can visualize this dragon coming down and washing away any of your thoughts of worries, fears, and doubts, and clearing your pathway with this. Let you see this fire burning away and transmuting any of the lower energies, and just imagine clearing the pathway for you. Okay, and the last one, lilac fire dragon, transmutes through the power of divine love. Open up to transcendent love and enlightenment. Purity of heart brings peace, hope, and joy. So you can use this dragon or this beautiful lilac fire energy. You can visualize the lilac color with some fire energy that is coming down, soft, feminine, clearing your heart space. And you can bring this energy and surround your auric field, or help it transmute any of the lower energies that are not in alignment with the purity of heart. Okay, so I'm going to keep this or show this card. You can screenshot this or use this card or the image as a reference to visualize, or even these flowers coming down, showering you, pouring you, transmuting your energy field. Whenever you want to get into your heart center, you want to feel more love rather than fear, right? Or you're dealing with a lot of fear or lack mentality, constantly worrying about something, therefore you're constantly attached to something. You may want to use lilac fire dragon at this time. And I want you to pay attention to these colors, the pink or this like wine color, or even the lilac color. Can be something that you can utilize, right? Something that you can wear, you may be drawn to or visualize to wash away, okay? So that is how you can use these dragon energies to support your ascension right now. That is to help you heal and to elevate your energy level at this time. And before I go, I have this new book that I just uploaded on Amazon. So this is my very first book. And I'm going to have a separate video explaining about the background and the backstory of how this book came through. But I'm really guided to mention this book. This is a proof copy. I'm waiting for my published copy that I ordered. So the title is Remember Who You Are, which is a channel title. So as I was traveling from Egypt through Greece and all these different continents since February of 2022. So I've been connecting with different energies around that area, and then also connecting with the pyramid energy, and a lot of this channeled messages that came. That's is to help you with your healing and transformation and help you remember your sovereign power within. And I have the what is it? My poetry that you can relate to, and certain affirmations and what it means. So what I'm gonna do, I was really guided to go through this and then just flip open a page that may that I'm guided by my spirit team for me to share for the collective at this time. Okay, so the title of my poetry is Power Within, and I am message is that you are the power within. So I'm not gonna read you the poetry because I think it's so this is basically as I was going through and healing and transforming what came through me, because I went through a lot of pain and suffering in my life, and just like everyone has their own stories, I had my own lessons, and especially I took on a lot of the bloodline karma. So as I was processing all of that, I put that into a form of poetry. That was my unique way of expression. Okay. Okay, so actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the poetry first, okay? So if you are interested, stick around, okay? So the title is called Power Within, and it has the light codes that I channel as well, so you could look into the energy when you purchase the book, right? And then receive some activation. So it goes, I serve the world by learning how to love myself, how to forgive myself, how to nurture myself, how to respect myself, how to honor myself, how to tune into myself, how to take care of myself, and how to be myself. I serve the world by realizing I am the light, I am the shadow, I am the every experience, I am the constant transformation, I am the constant change, I am a unique expression, and I am one and all connected. I serve the world by applying, I shine the world as I shine within, I heal the world as I heal within, I embrace the world as I embrace within, I create the world as I create within. I trust the world as I trust within. And I love the world as I love within. I serve the world by learning, growing, recognizing, realizing, shifting, embodying, and implementing all that I am evolving as. That is my power within. So this was based on what I was meditating on, what I was realizing and recognizing, okay? And the message of this was, the power within does not refer to current conditional ideas and concepts relating to having more dominance, control, or influence over other people or the world around us. The power within refers to your essence as a sovereign being that is everyone. No one can take away this sovereign power within unless one allows it. The purpose behind the conditional definition of power has been designed to keep us programmed in a state of survival consciousness so that we continue to try to fight over each other, take over from each other, and exploit each other to secure more for ourselves to survive. The basis of this is the illusion of lack and scarcity, which makes people believe that there is not enough for everyone. It is to keep us divided instead of unified. Under this definition of hierarchical power, one seeks power to have a larger voice, larger influence, and larger force than other people, all to keep others in one's control. To achieve this, one prefers to keep the masses unconscious, meaning keep people unaware of their own power within as sovereign beings. This makes the masses the victims, the followers, the powerless, that crave one or a chosen few to save them, to liberate them, to empower them, while the only person that can truly do that for one is themselves. As you grow yourself, you also help others grow. As you love yourself, you also help others love themselves. As you nurture yourself, you also help others nurture themselves. As you empower yourself, you also help others empower themselves. As you own yourself, you also help others own themselves. It always begins from and within you. Remember, you are powerful. Okay, that is the message that I wrote. And the affirmation that you can use and practice to embody this energy is you can say, I am sovereign. I am powerful. I embody my power within that allows me to honor my power within and honor others' power within just the same. I ignite my fire, my passion, my joy, and my inspiration within that are unique to me. I embody both the light and the darkness. I am integrated, balanced, and in harmony within myself. I exercise my sovereignty within with much love, respect, peace, integrity, and appreciation for all things and all beings. Okay, so I think this is very much in sync because I believe in my spirit team and the divine. For me to share this message at this time is all guided, is because it's in alignment with the message that I'm sharing. So there's 70 different poetries and then 70 different messages with 70 different affirmations that is in tied to that each theme. So if you are interested in this book, remember who you are. You can click the link in the description box down below and you can purchase it on Amazon. Okay, so I was really guided to share that, and that was there was a purpose behind it. As I was reading, it was all in alignment. So with that, I continuously received messages about the energy of the pyramid and Egypt. I've been reconnecting to it in my dream time, during my meditation, and I need to further connect with it to receive certain messages. But right now, as we're healing a lot of divine masculine, divine feminine, by bringing in and embodying and embracing this beautiful divine feminine energy right now to work its way through, I was guided to bring this pyramid shape, okay, that represents also the triangle, the Trinity for me right now, and to perhaps give you some heart clearing and activation, okay. Wow. Wa 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 ya ka wa wa ya 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 wa wa ya ka wa kuku wa ya ka wa ya kuku ya ikaka wa ya ka wa ya ka kuku kia ka ua wa kia ka ua ka kia ka ua kua kukua ia ka wa ia kikia kukua kikia ka ua ka ua ia ka kukua ka kia ka ua wa kikia ka ua ka ukukua ka ua. Transmitting these codes from the pyramid, from the Sphinx that I'm connecting to right now. Certain codes that can heal you, that can activate you right now. To embody this divine feminine energy, to further open your heart space, to allow love to be the main player right now. And from this point onwards, you are love, you are light, and you are shadow and you are darkness. It is all the same. Bring everything into union and one within. The separation ends here. Okay? You are the shadow, you are the light. Same in essence. As you embody your fear, the love transforms fear into love. Okay? Remember that. When you send love, start to have thoughts in love, start to feel love, connect to love. The energy of fear transforms itself. Okay? That is how you can use this divine energy, divine feminine energy. Very fluid, right? Soft, gentle. You don't need to push. Be harder. Allow yourself to give and receive, the dance with the rhythm of life, okay? Is the message by simply being. The key message here is being. That's where your power lies within, in being, okay? So this may be a very deep message and you may have different interpretations, but we are all on a different unique journey. So honor however it comes to you if you're connected to it. And with that, I honor your energy and I thank you for being here connecting with me. And I send you my love. Okay, and I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye.